What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How's it going? I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I know I am having a pretty decent day today. Welcome to another live stream. I'm Koen from PhoenixStarYT, and today we're going further with building our Linux desktop, because I've been meaning to get to that for quite some time. We're gonna be doing a lot of theming today. At least we're gonna do make an attempt at that. I have no idea how this is going to go because I've never done this before, but hey, we'll have fun. Scott McDonald Jr., sub. Welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I've actually been doing pretty good today myself. Yeah. I actually am working on something real that I'm sure can show you this. But yeah, I've been working on a new Koen's Corner today. Not gonna tell you too much about what it's going to be, but mostly it's just me talking about some stuff. Are you ever going to cover Cartoon Mania the movie or Living with Pibby Apocalypse? I have never heard of those. But maybe I will. Let me actually grab them real quick. Cartoon Mania. The movie. Let's see what this is. Oh, goodness. The movie is actually up on YouTube. Okay, that's great. That'll make it very easy for me to grab footage. Let's actually see what the IMDb is. That looks... What even am I looking at? Okay. That looks pretty crazy. Okay, I'm sure that'll be a fun one to cover. I'll have to give it a shot. Maybe I will give it a shot at one point, but we'll have to see about that. As for this one, I'm sure I can show you this. It doesn't really matter, I'm sure. But that one is not available on YouTube, I see. There's a wiki for this, so let's actually check this out. Oh goodness, that sure is colorful. What even is this? An educational preschool series featuring Pibby alongside her best friend Bon Bon, and the other cuddly... learning with Pibby. Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured as much. Because that's what I actually got led to. I feel like this would be much more interesting to cover than learning with Pibby. I mean, there's not an awful lot to be covered in a preschool TV series, I think. I don't really know. Because I've never heard of this before. Maybe I will give it a shot sometime. Maybe I'll give it a look. But that's not what we're gonna be doing today. Thanks for the suggestions, though. I'll definitely keep those tabs open for whenever I decide to look at them and cover them on PhoenixStarYT. But yeah, excellent. So, for those of you who were wondering about this, what I've been working on is basically my own Linux desktop, and I've been having some issues with a lot of things in here. For one thing, for whatever reason, I can't get my wallpapers to work and to actually stay there. So Variety, for whatever reason, is not working for me. So I would have to find a solution for that. And actually, let me run nitrogen on this other one. And I don't even have nitrogen on here. Why don't I have nitrogen? We gotta have nitrogen. I feel like I actually installed that last time that I did this. Paw Patrol the movie, Follow That Bird, Odd Squad. You want me to cover those as well? I mean, Paw Patrol is something that I could very well cover. I actually I don't know how many people feel about it, but I personally really liked Paw Patrol. I mean, I had a lot more fun with that than with any other show that I, Actually, that's not entirely true. I've had a lot of fun with Paw Patrol. Let's see. I have my wallpapers in here. I feel like a lot of wallpapers that I have are not being preserved. Oh, this is wonderful. I actually need to take a look at some of this. These are just my regular wallpapers. These are wallpapers that I grabbed online, but they are not being preserved by nitrogen very well. That's a bit of an issue, honestly. I don't know why this is being so difficult. It should be grabbing all of these images and add them to my nitrogen library, but it doesn't really want to do that right now. So I guess... yeah, there's a few wallpapers in here that I have now. Let's actually just apply this one and see how that works. Yeah, that works a lot better. So now we actually have a pretty wallpaper, and I should be able to add that to my rc.lua. Oh, oops. rc.lua. Come on, work with me here. And then we gotta go all the way up to the end of this. And we don't have... I mean, Variety is running in the background, but I don't know why it's not working. So I guess it's just not going to work very well for me. I've had some luck with nitrogen. It has worked at some point. However, because nitrogen for some reason just refuses to work, yeah, we would have to just stick with this. Let's actually try something. We are going to run Variety through terminal here. Let's see what happens. Oh, I see what it's trying to do here. It has, it's trying to fetch a folder that apparently does not exist, according to it. Yeah, there is something that it's trying to grab that it does not have access to. So... This wallpaper is beautiful. Yeah, there are a lot of... I've been grabbing a bunch of wallpapers from a bunch of places like Unsplash. And they have a lot of great things in there. Okay, so... Oh, gosh! Let's not do that, please. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disable all of these. Let's see what that does. Maybe I'll have a little bit more luck with that. But... nah, it doesn't look like it. Yeah. Variety is just not going to work, unfortunately. So... yeah. It doesn't really matter too much, I think. Because... any other projects you're doing? Yeah, I have a fair few things going on right now. Let me actually show you what I've been working on. Yeah, this we can just move to the side. I've actually been recording voiceover for that, which I have right here. I'm probably not gonna do much with it, but yeah, I am going to do a few things on here. Like, for example, I have a script ready for a video that I want to do on iCarly. I want to do a little discussion on the separate the art from the artist argument, because I feel like it's kind of been used in a lot of ways where I feel it doesn't really work very well. When it comes to certain artists just creating a very toxic and dangerous work environment, and people would still say, well, you should separate the art from the artist. Where I find it very hard to agree that the argument works in some scenarios. And that's what I want to talk about in a future video. Also, I'm going to be doing a video on My Little Pony Generation 5, even though I said I wasn't going to do a video on it. And of course, there's the Ponython that I'm going to be doing some stuff with. But yeah, I have a fair few videos going on right now that I really want to get done. The reason James A. Janice isn't going to kill account for Jeepers Creepers. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm very sorry, but I have no clue what you're talking about right now. Okay. So there's a few things that I need to do in here. For one thing, there are a couple of things in here that I have. So, for one thing, there's the rc.lua, which basically indicates how Awesome Window Manager works. So, it controls all of the programs that it's going to auto-start with it. It's going to control the hotkeys, so that's where all of my hotkeys live and whatnot. And it also works with a lot of other stuff. The one that we are going to work with, however, is this one that I created a moment ago. Let me actually open it for you. And this is going to tell Awesome Window Manager what it's supposed to be, what it's supposed to look like. So you get a lot of this stuff that we're going to need to work with, and as you can tell, it has quite a bit going on here. So, yeah, we need to get into that. Oh, you were talking about hockey. I have not been into the whole hockey scene at all. Like, I've not been following much of anything in regards to hockey at all, so I have no idea. Don Rubix, welcome, buddy. It's good to have you here. So, yeah, what we need to do is we need to make sure that Awesome Window Manager is going to grab this Lua file, so that it'll have the look that I want. So, nano rc.lua, and we need to look for default/theme, which is right over here. And we need to change this to koenos.lua. Save that out. And once we reboot our Awesome Window Manager, we don't even need to log in again to for that to work. We can just reload it right there. And as we can see, it sort of works. We have a different looking top bar right there. It's not looking that great. It's pure black, but yeah, could be a lot worse. It at the very least works, and it didn't break my system like what happened last time that I did this. So that's great. I was talking about Phoenix to cover Cartoon Mania, Pibby, Paw Patrol, Follow That Bird, and Odd Squad. Cartoon Mania stuff thus far looks like the most interesting to talk about in a PhoenixStarYT video, or in Cohen's Corner, as I call it. Paw Patrol, I'd say, is fun. Not something that I would really talk about, though. Maybe I will. Maybe I will talk about it. You never know what will happen. It is certainly a movie that I'm sort of interested in. So maybe I'll give it a look at some point. Okay. Yeah. As for the other ones, I've never heard of Follow That Bird and Odd Squad, so I have no idea. Pibby is just a preschool show from what I've seen. So I don't really know if I want to get into that. Okay. What is this saying up here? Bad arguments to new index string expected got nil. So apparently it's not liking something that's configured into the rc.lua. We will have to look into that later, though. Okay, so this is a font that I need to set. There is a font that I really like, and it's the font that I'm using in my terminal. This one right here. And it's called FireCode. Now, because of something that's that this works with, that because of nerd fonts, there is you know, nerd fonts come in these really big folders of like 20 different fonts, and they are all different. And I have no idea which one of these I actually need to use. Let me actually cd into .fonts and show you what I mean. So these are all of the different fonts that I have installed right now, and these are all just FireCode. The only thing that is different from this is the .zip file that has all of the FireCode fonts in it. So I need to choose which one of these to actually use, which is fun. Were you on the server recently? No, I have not. But maybe I will. Maybe I will after this stream, actually. This isn't actually a gaming stream, so I'm not gonna be doing any Minecraft today. Well, maybe I could potentially do it. Okay, this is really annoying. I should probably fix this before I do much of anything else in this one script right here. That is the wrong thing. Okay. I should probably fix this up. Bad argument number 1 to new index. Is that a thing inside of here? No, okay. Let me look that up real quick before I do anything else in the VM. I should also make this a little smaller. Alright. This should be fun. This should be fun. This should be fun, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I do this kind of stuff. Because, you know, breaking things is always a fun experience. Okay, let's bring that over there, and that's nearly impossible for me to read when it's that small. I kind of covered up the stream chat, so I won't be able to read much of it. I still need to get a third monitor that I can actually read the chat from when I'm doing other things. Okay, awesome, WM. Bad argument. Hashtag -1. Maybe I should space that out. To new index. Okay. We have that. Who uses military time? Actually, here in the Netherlands, we use the 24-hour clock. That's just a thing that us Dutchmen do. And yes, I am Dutch, in case you didn't know. Let's see what this article says. I got the error when installing a new theme, but I guess it could be the same problem. The two mentioned lines are perfectly fine. The error message is misleading. The problem in my configuration, at least, a wrong path to my theme file. Oh, so that's what I needed to do. Okay. Yes, I am indeed Dutch. Surprised? Okay, we need to change beautiful .init. Let's see what this does. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm guessing that there's several of these beautiful .init things in here. Actually, I'm gonna open this up in Kate. I have installed a graphical text editor that I can use to make things a little easier. It does not look quite as pretty as my terminal, but it gets the job done, and that's what's most important to me right now. So we need to look for beautiful .init. Yeah, that brings me to that. Oh, that's literally the only line in there. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, dear. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna head over to the bathroom real quick. I said we're back in business, and I can't talk while I haven't even turned on my microphone yet. Okay, that should work now. So yeah, basically what we need to do here is the following. So we have determined that something is not quite right with the theme folder, or at the very least it doesn't really want to grab where my theme is. So I need to actually tell it where my theme actually lives, which is in my home folder /.config /awesome /koenos.lua, and now it should fix that. It doesn't appear to fix the issue. Okay. Should we just remove of this entire line then? Let me actually check something. Yeah, this guy has completely gotten rid of that entire line. You know what? Let's just do it. I'm just gonna get rid of this whole thing. And hope that'll work. And that appears to be working just fine. It actually completely fixed the issue that I had. The only problem, however, is we are completely back to square one. So the awesome icon is still on there. This is still completely the same. Oh god, what the... I did not mean to spawn my start menu there. Okay. One good thing about this whole thing, however, is that we now have a file that we can actually work with. So what we can do in here is we can change essentially everything about how our system is going to look. And the first step, I think, is to set our font. Follow That Bird is a Sesame Street movie. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry, but we're not doing that. I am not going to do a Sesame Street movie. As much as I know that a lot of people really like it, and I know that it's a very popular show and everything, but it's just not something that I'm interested in. I honestly never have been interested in anything Sesame Street related. I don't know, it just never appealed to me in the slightest. Let's actually see if this works. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, that is awesome. We now have a bigger top bar. The only problem is though, nitrogen doesn't really work with that. But the top bar at the very least looks a lot better. That's nice. I don't know why, but there was just something that I did not find very appealing about it. Maybe it was just the... maybe it was just because it was a little bit too, I guess, bloated with a bunch of skits that I wasn't really a big fan of. So I just never really found the appeal in it. That's just me though. I know that there's a lot more people who actually do like it than there are people who don't. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a personal taste thing. Maybe I'm just weird. No, I am just weird. Honestly. I mean, I'm someone who is willing to dedicate all the time and effort to build his own Linux desktop. So that should tell you enough about how weird I can actually be. You ate Saturday Night Live. I have never heard of that in my life, so I have no idea. And just because I personally don't like Sesame Street, it doesn't necessarily mean that I hate it. By the way. I strongly believe that dislike and hate are two completely different things. I do have a lot of appreciation for what Sesame Street does. I certainly have seen a lot of great things from them. It's just not something that I could personally get into. Very personal taste, like I said. There are other variable sets overriding the default one when defined. The sets are... I honestly kind of want to mess around with this, the title bar, because I do not like how it looks. The problem is I have no idea how to work in Lua. It is very well documented, I will say that. This is very well documented, and I really like how well documented it is. I don't see why you shouldn't draw a line between dislike and hate. Yeah, you would be one of very few people then, my friend. Okay. The theme wallpaper, I think will be overwritten by nitrogen. Because we just have a nitrogen wallpaper right here. Okay, I really want to change a little bit about my D menu first, honestly. Because D menu is absolutely terrible like this. Oh yeah, this is a Rofi menu. Honestly, what I could also do is I could also get Rofi to work on here. Which some people might prefer over something like D menu. Because it just shows all of the applications that you have installed. And it also shows applications that you have installed through Wine. It doesn't just show every single package that is only supported through Linux out of the box. So the movie Us. Never heard of it. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's just completely get rid of D menu. Because I personally am not a fan of D menu. I thought it would have been cool, but I do not think that I'm going to bother with it. So instead we're just going to use Rofi. Okay, it installs Rofi and Rofi themes. Does it also include... Oh. Does it come with a .config folder in here? It doesn't, but I'm sure that can be fixed. Let's have some fun. Rofi config. ArchWiki. ArchWiki never disappoints. Configuration. Local configuration. Normally, depending on XDG in config rofi /config.rasi. Okay. So, Rofi... Actually, let me just... Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, I killed my entire, run prompt. Jeebus, sorry about that. I killed it. Okay. That's wonderful. I need to know how I can actually get... What does this do? Oh, what the crap is this desktop? What is this? Oh, that is a really cool looking prompt though, but I don't know if I want to use that, honestly. I know that Chris Titus made a really good looking Rofi theme, and I think I should have it actually on here. Let me ls-al.config. Yeah, you see it right here, Rofi. So what I want to do is I want to move. Actually, no. Let's go Thunar. Copy that. CD cd.config thunar, and that does not work. Okay. So I guess I gotta go sudo thunar for that to work. Okay, that is white. Okay, yeah, no, that doesn't work like that. Okay, fun. Okay. cd.config. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna move Rofi. No, it doesn't work like that. That's a freaking... Oh! It's a directory, right? So it doesn't want to... Oh well. I don't know. We're just gonna try it. Okay. That indicates that it did work. Let's see if it actually did. Rofi is in there. Let's see what happens when I actually do this. And now what I need to do is nano awesome rc.lua. And I need to figure out how to actually run Rofi then. Where's my hotkeys even? Menu bar, web browser. Ah, there we go. D menu should be turned into Rofi. And then we're going to... Let's test this out real quick, actually. Can I do this? The following modi are enabled. -show run. Oh, okay, that works. It's ugly as sin, but you know what? It actually works. So we're just going to do -show run. And let's see how that works. Let's see how that works. That doesn't do a load of shiitake mushrooms. Okay. Wonderful. Oh, wow. Of course it didn't work. Okay. So we have that. But for whatever reason, drun is not enabled, and it should be. Great Frank's hot red sauce. What are you even talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, ls-al. Yeah, let's go into config.rasi. Oh dear lord. No idea what to do in there. Let's do a drun. Let's see what that does. Ah, that's how that works. Okay. This only shows all of the programs that you can run if you desire to do so. So you won't have to look through all of the packages that are installed in here, and you can just hit go, and then you can do all that. Okay. This is going to make things a lot easier for people who need to run a specific application. So that's wonderful. So let's actually run something. Let's run a terminal. I mean, the terminal looks freaking awful, but you know, it works. Actually, I kind of want to get rid of that. I don't want... People probably would not want to have Xterm on there. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's not do that then, because it wants to remove, for whatever reason, it wants to remove awesome. Which is what we're using as our window manager. We cannot remove this, because if we will, then our desktop is just not going to work anymore. So I'm afraid that's not going to work very well. What even is this? Okay. This entire stream was all about the theming. I wasn't expecting to actually do something with Rofi and shit like that. And with the rc.lua. But yeah, this is the world we live in now, people. Also, I could have sworn that I've installed, you know, Photoshop in here, but that doesn't appear to be on here, so, we just get to work with this. Fine. If you go to the server later, you can look at the building next to my house. Yeah, sure, I can do that. No problem. Which one of the 4? Don Rubix is an absolute legend. He built quite a few houses in the Minecraft server. So, yeah. Theme.icon. Or theme.icon theme. Define the icon theme for application icons. If not set, then the icons from USR/share/icons and blah, blah, blah will be used. Okay. However, you can completely forgo this, because you can change that using this right here. This is a little program called Alex Appearance, and you can literally change the icons if you desire to anything that you want. I kind of really like the new icons that they use in Adwaita, so I'll probably be using that. And this is built into Awesome Window Manager anyway, so you can use that if you so desire. I really like the new blue theme in Adwaita, so I'll probably be using that for a while. I also kind of like this, even though it's not quite as nice as something like Adwaita. It's very minimalist. That's what's cool about that one. So I'll probably not gonna be using that. Okay, this is the awesome icon, which is probably this little button right here that lets you do stuff, like open up the manual and whatnot. I don't know if I want to keep that around, honestly. I mean, I could very well just keep this on, but I don't know. I'm not gonna do it. Are you doing anything new for Phantom Strider? I actually have done something for Phantom Strider very recently. Okay, yeah. It doesn't like that. It does not like that. But yeah, I've been working on a Phantom Strider project today. Which, you know what, I'm just gonna show you. Why not? I feel like people would be very interested in this. Apparently people are interested, so I'm just gonna show this. Strider doesn't really mind me doing much of this. He actually really likes seeing what I'm doing often with this, so I'm just gonna show you. Junk food. So this is a project that I worked on recently with Phantom Strider. Just give it a minute to open, and I'll show you immediately. Yeah, I need to fix up this. For whatever reason, I've been having some font issues. My fonts have been jacked up, and for some reason, Windows decided to delete a font on me, of all things. Why? I have no clue. It just did that for some reason. But, yeah, we've been working on a junk food related thing. It has a German flag on it. Oh, yeah. That's a thing. Somebody thought it would be funny to build a bunch of German flags all over the place in the Phantom Strider Minecraft server. It is not something that I'm fond of, by the way. It's not something that I ever approved of, and I never would approve of it. It was just something that somebody did for laughs, and they are no longer welcome in the server. I banned them. So, no need to worry about that anymore. Will you tell Strider about Cartoon Mania or Pibby? No, I'm probably not gonna, because I literally have no reason to. If Strider is watching this live stream, maybe he will give his thoughts on it in the live chat, but I am not one to tell him much about something like that, especially not because I am not familiar with the product myself, so I'm not gonna do it. Okay, let's see what I can do with this. Let's just turn that to nil. See what that does. Yeah, it really does not like that. What can I do with that? To be honest, maybe I could just remove this entire line. However, I am not sure if the window manager is going to like that very much. It already didn't like that. What have I done? Did I just break it? Like, for real? I just broke it, probably, by doing that. Hang on. I can fix this. Oh, it's like right up there. Okay. Fair enough. Where is this? Oh crap. So literally over there. Great. That's better. So I can't break this. Or maybe I can, but I don't know if I should. Let me do something. Okay, first of all, I need to view hidden folders somehow. Can I do that in here? He ain't here, yeah. Then he's probably not going to hear about it. At least I'm not going to tell him. I'm sorry, but that's not something that I want to bother him with. Where can I change? Ah, here we go. There we go. That should do it. Okay. So here's what I always like to do when I'm working on this kind of stuff. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a backup of this. So copy all of this to my home folder. And I'm just going to call this backup. I'm not gonna make it a dot folder or whatever. This is just a precaution so that whenever I break something, I can easily just bring it all back by just hitting a few buttons. So that's what I'm going to be doing with that. Okay. I want to remove essentially all of this stuff and see what that does. That was all that I needed to do. Okay. Wonderful. So I got rid of the awesome logo. It does not serve any purpose. It does not serve any purpose to me or to you, so I'm not going to include it with my theme in here. Don't worry about it. What I could also do, by the way, come to think of it, I could actually just grab a different theme.lua and mess around with that. The thing, however, is that there might be a lot of things that I need for one theme.lua to actually work properly. And the theme would probably break if I do something with it that's not supposed to be happening. And for whatever reason, by the way, the font does not seem to be effective. Maybe it's because the font is so small, but let's see what happens when I change it to 12 or something. Is that the correct font? There is really only one way to find that out, and that's to do the following. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a different font, which is vastly different from the other ones. Or at least from the one that I right now I've set as default. Keep the spirit, bro. I'm sure one day you can get the YouTube play button. That's probably not going to happen. I appreciate the enthusiasm and the compliment, but me having the YouTube play button, that would be the day. Would be awesome, but no, I have doubts that that is ever going to happen. Okay. So we have the folder. Now what we need to do is open it up. Go to my home folder, which I already have opened. Excellent. Downloads. Copy this. Throw that onto my .fonts folder. And I should really clean all of this up. And yeah, that's not going to open in Arc, is it? Oh, it is going to open in Arc. It's not like it matters much, honestly. Because what I could also literally just open up a terminal, go cd.fonts and unzip bbas neue.zip, and it's done. So, okay, now what I can do is I can grab that, copy that, and throw that in here. And let's see what happens when I do that. That doesn't really want to work. Maybe if I turn it to that, maybe? Let's see what that does. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Let's go crazy. Home.fonts slash, and I think that's it. I think that's all that I need to do then. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay. So I guess fonts is going to be a little more difficult than I thought it would be. But at the very least, it's at a much bigger size, and people are going to be able to interact with the top bar much easier now. Which is literally all that I really care about. It doesn't really matter. The fonts... What I'm worried about more when it comes to fonts is the fonts in the terminal. Because I really want the terminal to look good whenever people are going to use it. And now it actually does. I should also look into the Rofi theme, actually. Is there a folder for that? Actually. Themes. ls-al. It uses nord.rasy. It uses transparent colors. Side tab. Doesn't really have much that I can use with that. That's a bit of a shame. I was honestly hoping that this could potentially be something that I could work with. Because now it's kind of like, what can I do with this? Let's go crazy. Let's just try something. Nano, arc. Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe I can do something with this. Let's see what we have here. Do we have a font? Font has not been found. Okay. Damn it. That sucks, because I really want this font to be different. Even though it doesn't... Even though I shouldn't really be too worried about fonts. Also, why do I have console on here? That looks terrible! Is that because I have Kate on here? Okay. Is that because... Let's see something real quick. I want to know for sure. Yeah, it's because I have Kate on here. Come on, man. I hate console. Console, for those who don't know, it's the default terminal that you get with Debian. And my honest opinion, it's really not good. It works for what you need, for what needs to be done. If you just need a really basic terminal, it works. But it's not something that I would use on the daily. Because it's just that... no. Just don't. Do yourself a favor and use a proper terminal like Kitty or Alacrity at the very least. Okay. So, yeah, the top bar is not going to be able to be changed much when it comes to the fonts, sadly. Honestly, it's fine. It has a pretty decent font out of the box, so I guess we shouldn't really be too worried about it. What I'm more worried about is the color codes right now, because the color codes are really not nice. Okay. Theme border width. I would actually like that to be a little thicker, because right now it's really not thick. I'm going to guess that this is for the focus window. Yeah, that is clearly for the focus window. So right now you have a much thicker thing for the focus window, which makes it a lot easier to see. Now, obviously, doesn't really matter if you have the border or not, because the focused window is... Because the window that isn't in focus, which is, by the way, the window that I don't have my cursor over, is going to be a little bit transparent, which I didn't even know that I had that in my Jeebus, I can't speak. I didn't even know that I had that in my RC.lua, but you know what? I'm totally okay with that. Theme border focus. I should honestly look up the color codes. I kind of want the border to be a different color. I wish that there was a way to make it fit in with the theme of my wallpaper, but that is probably a little bit too advanced for something like this. So that's not going to happen in the slightest, sadly. But you know what? That's okay. Because I'm a huge fan of red, let's try red for the outside border. FF0000. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, I actually really like that. That looks pretty neat. Let's open a bunch of terminals. Oh yeah, I kinda like that. That's cool. Also, I'm learning Lua. Border marked. I don't know what that means, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. The title bar. I feel like the title bar is not working. I completely removed the title bar, so that is probably not going to work in here, but, yeah. Layouts, which I am going to guess... Oh yeah, those are, of course, the various layouts that you get with Awesome Window Manager. Which, if you have no idea what that means, it basically means, what kind of... it basically tells the window manager in what way these menus are going to be organized. So you get spiral, you can have dwindle, magnifier, you can have corner, you can have all of these things, and you can have a different layout on each of these things, as you can see. Which makes it, which is why I wanted to have a window manager in the first place, because it's just so easy to mess with. But yeah, that is the thing. Theme wallpaper, themes, path, which is the background.png. I don't have a default wallpaper in this. Right now it's just a gray background, and if I'm not running nitrogen, which I'm still probably running, I still can't believe that I didn't get variety to work. That makes no freaking sense. It should work, but for some reason it just doesn't, which is really weird. Menu height. Submenu. What even is the submenu? Awesome WM submenu. Let's see what this says. It doesn't have much of any screenshots of it, so I have no idea what that means. Menu.lua. Show me what it looks like, please. I want to know. White box, print, No clue still. Menu panel. Made this menu thing. Let's see what that has. Oh, but that's pretty cool. Not sure if I really want that. Also, why do you have your menu bar in the bottom, man? I don't know what it is, but tiling window managers with a bottom bar like that just looks weird to me. All my drop-down menus. That's not really what I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Oh my sweet Jeebus, what in the crap is going on over here? Look at that top bar. Oh god, what is going on? What is going on in that top bar? Bruh! Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Is there any reason for you to have so much junk in your top bar? You might as well just, I don't know, have a regular window manager or a desktop environment like KDE, because you want to know what this looks like. This looks like a freaking desktop environment at this point. This doesn't even feel like a window manager anymore. Actually, let me show you what I mean, actually. I've been talking about this kind of stuff for a while, but I haven't really shown too much of it. I don't have a instance of Debian on here, but I can easily install it real quick for you. So let me actually do that. I want to save this to a different drive instead of just saving it to my hard disk. Because I had to really save up a lot of space to do this stuff. Alright, Debian, just gonna give it 20, maybe just 40 gigs. We're gonna get back to my Fedora desktop in a sec, but I really want to show something in regards to the desktop environments that some people might be familiar with or may not be familiar with. I probably have to turn on the lights over here in my room because it's starting to get pretty dark over here in the Netherlands. It is getting pretty late. This is going to take a little moment to do its thing. It's not gonna take awfully long. It's a little moment. And that's obviously because it needs to grab a bunch of stuff on the internet. That kind of stuff just takes time. Which you have a lot of, honestly. Doesn't matter. We can wait for this to finish. Write the changes to disk. Yes. Now we're going to install the base system. And while this is going, we can also very easily get into Fedora, I'm sure. At least if I'm not running out of... Okay, I absolutely love this new task manager. This looks flippin' awesome. It still doesn't look quite finished, but it looks a lot better than what I would expect, honestly, from Windows. For which, by the way, I don't have a lot of high expectations anymore. VMware Workstation is actually not taking up quite all that much RAM right now. It's taking only about 25 megs. If my thing is to be believed. Really impressive for a virtual machine, honestly. Virtual machines are flippin' awesome, by the way. I love these things. The only times that I don't really like them is when they just don't really want to work well. Or when they have the tendency to break my system. I've had several instances of my system just breaking on me because of a virtual machine, because I have something configured wrong in the system. Okay. Log into Fedora once again. Let that load. And there's our wallpaper. There is something that I want to do real quick, which is to change my wallpaper to something different. I like to change it up every once in a while. So let's go with this. That is awesome, man. I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. Yeah, so this is taking a little bit of time. I want to check how many packages we're running. Little over 1,000 packages. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. cd.config awesome / Koen os.lua. Oh. If I am going to do that, then I might as well just run nano. And I believe I also got rid of Kate. Let me double check that. Yeah, I got rid of Kate altogether. Nice. What other things can I do in here? Tag list square size. I have no idea what that means. Let's see. There's the menu height. Or menu width also. Let me check something. Is the submenu... What even am I changing? I have no idea what I'm changing. Hang on. Sudo dnf install variety. This is just to test. This isn't meant to be a permanent thing because clearly variety does not want to work with me today. So, or at all. I've been having problems with it a little bit. People who follow my Twitter, by the way, PhoenixStarYT, follow me on Twitter. Link in my link tree. I've been having a lot of problems with variety during my live streams, but at one point I actually tried to run variety on my virtual machine, and it works with absolutely no problems at all. And my submenu, this is clearly not my submenu, so I have no freaking clue what's going on here. I have no idea what this is changing. Oh, what? Yeah, we're just gonna turn that back to normal, and we're not going to mess with that. Yeah, that looks... Those are the layouts, which are pretty standard icons, I think. I don't really have the skill to design my own custom icons for a window manager like this, so I'm probably not gonna. I'm not gonna do that in this live stream. Maybe I will sometime later, but you can add as many variables as you wish and access them by using beautiful variable. Let's see. What is the submenu? I legit have no idea what the submenu is. Is it the top bar? I don't know. Variables for theming notifications. Do I have notifications? Notification fonts. Am I going to add notifications to this? Actually, hang on. We're just gonna do something with this. Okay, my web browser for whatever reason opened in Workspace 3 when I have Workspace 2 open. Okay, sure, why not? Awesome WM custom theme. I should say theme.lua. And I could potentially grab a bunch of stuff from their rc.lua or theme.lua and put it on mine. This is the default awesome theme. This is not what I want. Because virtually anyone can have this. If you install Awesome Window Manager, your window manager is going to look essentially like this. The biggest change that's going to happen is the fact that I removed the awesome thing, and I have a bunch of wallpapers in here. Let me show you. I have a little wallpaper pack inside of here that you can get with my instance of Linux. So, and you get nitrogen with it. So literally every wallpaper that I have in here, besides all of the My Little Pony stuff, obviously. I'm not going to give My Little Pony wallpapers to people who are going to take their computer seriously, I guess. But you can have something like this. And this wallpaper was actually made by the Computer Clan. So full credit goes to the Computer Clan for making this wallpaper. Help getting custom themes to work. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Let's see what's in theme.lua. I'm not gonna copy paste a video. I'm not gonna do that. Come on. Oh, good. Yeah. I should turn on the lights over here. There we go. That helps a little bit with me getting blinded, because I keep being blasted by the brightness of web pages like this. Okay. So there's a theme right here. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that I actually had that. So there is a theme that I have in my thing. Clear. Which I think I still have in here. I should have it, at least. Where is it? Titus Awesome, then? I think. Nope. Is it in configuration or something? No, it's not in there. Where is it? cd.config. CD Awesome? Oh, yeah. Okay. Here we go. So there's a folder in here called Awesome Copycats, and it has a couple of things in here, like the themes and whatnot. And one thing that it includes, it's a rc.lua template that essentially has to erase your entire rc.lua. And the annoying thing about that is that this will completely overwrite the rc.lua that I already have on here. So I would end up with something that is absolutely not going to be... I mean, I can work with it. I can definitely work with it, but I already have a very good configuration for a lot of people, and I don't really want to change much about it. Plus, it's going to break my desktop if I change it to that, so I'm not going to do that. So I would be much better off to just remove it. And it's a folder, so I cannot do a remove in there. Okay, let's just do this then. And I will also just completely get rid of everything that's in this folder right here. There we go. That's the good thing about having Thunar in your system. You will always be able to remove something that you do not want without having to fuddle around with it. Some of these only have a handful of workspaces, and I actually really like the 9 workspaces in here. It's really nice for people. Static. This one has a really nice looking conky kind of thing. Pretty cool. Okay, this is a very retro feel to it. Oh gosh. I love that. That is absolutely wonderful. I'm probably not gonna use it, but you know, it's cool that they even have it in here. That's awesome. No pun intended, by the way. BuggyRC.lua. I don't really know if I can Gen 2. Ah, let's try this out. Let's have some fun. Let's see if this helps at all. Nah, that's not going to work. That is this is specifically for Gen 2 also. Which, if you didn't know yet, we are not running. We're running Fedora! We're not running Gen 2! That would be stupid! Why would we run Gen 2 if we can also just run Fedora on here? Okay. Let's see what other things we can do in here. This is a rc.lua again. I don't like that. I do not like having an rc.lua. I want to have a theme.lua that I can actually mess with, because that is actually going to allow me to do something in the theme that doesn't break the system. And that's the problem. Okay, let's do something. Oh god, what did I do? My web browser also keeps breaking on me in here. Awesome WM. X resources. That's not what I was looking for. X resources.lua. Sorry. Yeah, okay. You know, I could actually just grab, Titus Awesome. Arch Titus, wow. Titus Awesome, but I don't really want to get into that mess. Because here's the thing, Titus Awesome is a desktop that, it's a really cool desktop, but I don't really want to copy what he's doing and throwing it onto my own thing. As much as I like it, I could fork the project, but I'm very hesitant to do that because this doesn't feel right to do. Oh, I still needed to do that in Debian. I could do something else though with Titus Awesome. I can mess around with it a little bit inside of Debian and see if I can do something in there that, or if I can find something in there that I can use for my own. But I don't really know if I want to do that. Titus Awesome is freaking cool. Let me actually show it to you. This is flippin' awesome. Because basically what this is, it's about as custom of a desktop that you can possibly imagine. It looks so good. Look at this. Let me actually see if I can, yeah, this is just going to redirect to a different, thing. But yeah, this is basically a fork of a project called the Material Shell, or the Material yeah, Material Awesome. Basically, Material Design. And basically what it is, it just has a full top bar with really cool looking buttons on top, with plus symbols that you can click, so you can very easily make a new tab of an application that you're running. It's very easy to get into and very easy for people to set up. The problem, however, is that this is a project that has I don't really want to grab this and be like, hey guys, this is my custom desktop, and then people will be like, oh, this isn't a Koen OS, this is Titan Awesome, this is Titus Awesome with the Koen name on it. You stole his project, and I'm all like, yeah, you would be right. So, I don't know, man. I really do not want to do that. But we have literally made no progress during this entire live stream. We've been streaming for over 1 hour and a half at this point. This is really all that we have done. What even is this? Expand tab. I do kind of want to change the color of this at the very least. That would be nice. Do I even have to do that inside of theme.lua? Can't I just do that in rc.lua? There's only one way to find out. And that's to get in here. I think this thing was called Y-bar, so I'm just going to look for any Y-bar things and see what I can do with it. Create a Y-box for each screen and add it. Don't really think I need that. Set wallpapers. Prompt box. I definitely do not need that. Okay, so these are the workspaces that I have, of which I have 9, and I'm probably gonna keep it that way. Actually, can I add a new workspace to this? Can I add those? I want to see if I can do this. If not, then I just broke it. I broke it! Okay. That clearly did not work the way that I was expecting it to. I'm very grateful that I have access to the TTY at the very least, because if I did not have this, then it would be awful. Okay. Let's hope that fixed that up. Start X. Oh. Okay. Start X doesn't work. Reboots, it is. Okay, has Debian been installed, by the way? Nah, it's still installing. It's taking its sweet time to install. I don't know what's taking so long, but it's taking a good while for that to work. I severely hope that I can still boot into my system without having it get completely stuck. SDDM seems to be starting up okay, and I mean, it's stuck on the screen for a couple of seconds before it actually does something, but that's okay. When you're going to run this on real hardware, you won't have to deal with this. You won't have to worry about it taking an literal hour for it to boot up. All that you really need to worry about is whether or not the desktop is actually broken or or whether the wallpaper is working or not, or whatever. Yeah, for whatever reason, the variety is still installed, so I'm just going to remove that. Because variety, it just does not work. I have no idea why, but it does not work, and it doesn't want to work. So I'm just going to remove it entirely and give you nitrogen, which isn't quite as nice. I personally prefer unsplash, but you know, if variety doesn't want to work, then why bother? Okay. I need to open this up. Okay. I'm still very bummed down that the font doesn't work. But you know what? The font is not important. It's not important in the slightest, as a matter of fact. I just wanted to see if I could get this to work. However, for whether it just doesn't want to work, so I'm just gonna leave it the way it is, and maybe I'll get something like that to work in the future. But yeah, this is installing, and once that's done, I'll probably give installing Titus Awesome a shot and check some things out in there. Or at the very least clone it, because... Do I actually have Titus Awesome on here? I do. Wow, of course I do. I actually CD'd in there a couple times. Good lord. Okay. Does this have the theme.lua? Doesn't appear to have the theme.lua, but it does have the default theme.lua for whatever reason. Is this the default theme though? It isn't. I don't think this is the default theme. Should I try and copy this entire file and throw that into my own theme.lua? Thunar. Open that up. Yeah, I could potentially open this. KoenOS.lua. I'll actually get rid of that little window. And throw all of this into there. I don't have Kate anymore. Damn it. Okay. DNF install Kate. I don't know if my system likes it very much if I keep installing and uninstalling a bunch of crap, but it's the best way that I can actually get some things to work sometimes. So, I'm just gonna do it. This is the fun part about doing a lot of stuff in Linux. You never know whether or not stuff is going to work or if stuff is going to break. And most often when something does break in a system like this, you can very well fix it all fairly easily. I think I still have my backup folder. Yes, I do. That's going to make it much easier for me to do much of anything in here. So we are going to do Kate KoenOS.lua. On second thought, I probably should be doing this in a separate window or whatever, but you know, whatever. Or in a separate workspace, but let's actually do that. Let's go Thunar. No, what? Let's go Kate. Dot config. No, not dot config. What am I doing? Titus awesome. Ooh, okay. Okay. Default theme. What actually is the Titus theme? That has an init.lua. It also has a demo.png. I can't really run it though. Or I can open it, but it's going to open in a web browser, which is not what I like. Yeah, let's just do Kate's default theme. I kind of feel like this is going to be a lot. This is going to add up a lot of stuff that I don't quite have. Oh, this is an icon theme that I don't use, by the way. So I'm just gonna turn this into a Dwada. This is going to give us, hopefully, a good theme. And remember, I still have that backup file, backup folder. So if something goes severely wrong in here, I can completely redo this. Save. Let's see what happens. It did not like that. I knew it. I knew that wasn't going to work. And yet here I am trying it anyway. Kelvin Shadewing, welcome. Welcome to my live stream breaking stuff. I knew that this wasn't going to work. I knew that this was going to break my system completely. And what do? I just do all of this shit anyway. Look at my desktop. My desktop is completely broken down, my man. Okay, I need to fix this up. I can fix this. Hang on. Let me open the backup folder. And there's a KoenOS.lua that I can easily just grab in here, and then I won't need to worry about that anymore. So, that just happened. How are you doing? How are you doing? Are you having a good time? Because I sure am. Okay, that works. We are never doing that again. Yeah, let's just throw away all of those changes. Yeah. So theming did not exactly go according to plan. I'm starting to run out of time here to do much of anything else with this, but, you know... Oh, I just realized something. Something that I did not preserve very well. Oh, wait, I think I know what happened. Oh, crap, I completely forgot that that happened. Oh. I forgot. So, yeah, the backup file does not have all of the changes that I had made to that file. So right now it's mostly just... Oh, it doesn't even have a border anymore? What? Oh, I know why. Save. Reload. But didn't do jack. Why is the border color freaking black? Why is it like that? I do really want to change the border color there because I was freaking happy with that border. It was red, and that's what I like. That's what I want. So why doesn't it stay that way? And why is this opening in a workspace that it shouldn't be opening in? Okay. I just had it like that, but that didn't work though. Am I even opening? Hang on. Can I just... Let's see what happens when I just do this. Does that do anything? Yeah, that does anything. That does something. Then why doesn't my border change? Oh, wait, there's no hashtag symbol. Wow, okay. I should honestly just stop with this and just power this off. I know I was gonna do something with Debian this evening, but it's starting to get really late and I'm honestly a little bit on the frustrated side with this right now because things just do not want to work. So we're gonna power off Fedora. And we're at the very least going to watch Debian boot up to the desktop and check that out. In case people are curious. I can't even imagine why people would be curious about this, but we're gonna check this out anyway, and it's flippin' fantastic. So yeah, this is essentially what you would be getting out of a desktop environment. I know I'm way too late with showing this, but yeah, that is pretty much it. Also, this terminal is freaking hideous. I want to log off so I don't have to look at it anymore. This live stream was not quite as successful as I was hoping it being. And it mostly has to do with me just having no idea what the frick I was doing. But at the very least, we had some fun together, and I hope you had a good time with this. I know I did. I'll see you guys in the next one. Drop a like and subscribe to PhoenixStarYT, and yeah, stay passionate, ladies and gentlemen.